Yo 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 yo, skirt bag. How are we doing, brother?
Dude, that was a good one. That one, like you stayed on key with that. That
You
sounded
like
good.
that? I
hmm
I mean, hey, I've been singing in the car and stuff, so I'm getting
I can
better.
tell you've been working on the vocal pipes.
Yeah, yeah.
You got to
I like
keep
to be
them
able
sharp,
to.
dude.
That's what I'm saying. If I don't have my vocal pipes, what do I have?
Not a fucking voice. That's what.
Nothing. I don't have nothing. Your
um,
word is your power, Johnny.
that's very true, dude. You know what I was thinking about the other day? How crazy was like communication back in like caveman days had to sound.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, dude, I was like, dude, like their language, like they had to have some form of communication, but they didn't have like a genuine language. So I wonder what it would like. I don't know.
It
I just
was
want to see a conversation between two cavemen.
it was probably like
Just
um
noises, right?
charades.
Cavemen were,
Charades and
dude.
noises,
Cavemen
right?
were probably so nice at charades.
Right? Because like that's what you're doing. You're just like you don't really know how to word. You can't word. You don't know how to word. So
Right.
you just
Your
like
words
you
aren't wording.
sound and you make out. You shape.
And
You
you make
sound and you
out.
shape. You sound and you shape, and you do the best you can to try to like describe something.
That's crazy. Imagine having to like being a caveman and having trying to describe like there's an angry mob of like tigers and lions running to our village right now. Like how would you charade that?
Ah, running, imitating them, running. They're gonna fuck us up. Dead. X's over your eyes.
Every time I think of a caveman, I mean, I'm sure this is everybody's like first thought, but I always think of like those giant like chicken wing looking pieces of wood in cartoons that they had. You know what
Oh
I'm talking about?
yeah, 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 yeah.
Like, oh,
Uh,
every caveman had one of those on deck.
but like, why? You like were those just like laying around to find? How did they chisel them? And if they had something to chisel like you're the wood into, wouldn't they use that as a weapon? Or you think that would be better than a club?
Yeah, I mean they discovered fire, right? So maybe they, like burned it down or something, but did they
Ooh,
know how
maybe
to
they
like
burned it down. That would be pretty smart if they burned it down. They might have. We should give them more credit than we do. That's how they live. They survived that way.
yeah. That dude, they were, a caveman was literally just a survivor. That was the main goal. Like that's where all
I'm
of our
a
primal instincts come
survivor.
from.
I'm gonna make it.
And they were
Um,
singing that song.
do you
That
know
was
the
their main
shows?
jam.
You know the show Survivor?
Yeah, the reality TV show.
Yeah, yeah. I saw this Instagram post and it was like my in-laws do this like huge survivor party every year for the finale and you go early and they like play all these games, like all these different games to get like to a winner of survivor. They have like a judge and whatnot. It was dope. They had a bunch of really good stuff that they were doing. I don't remember any of them. Or one was like they had a maze. It was like a piece of plywood, like a square piece of plywood with like a maze on it, and you had to like tilt it to get like the ball to roll through. You know what I mean? And the first
Right.
team to get it into like the other side wins. There was like a swimming one. There was another one where you had like a bunch of like china on the end of like a board, and you had to hold it up. And then eventually it gets heavy, and you have to drop it. I think those were the only three I remember. But then like you watch the finale, and they have mad good food and stuff, and I was like, yeah, that's kind of dope, dude. They went all out, but like it's kind of cheesy, like just be like, oh, like they take like they do have like a huge finale party, but at the same time, it's like that's kind of dope. Also, it's like
Oh,
their
dude.
Super Bowl party.
Right. I was gonna say, there's people that'll like do the like. I know the girls for the Bachelorette's finale like go all out, like go hard with their shit. But people love reality TV, dude, and Survivor's been around for like 30 years, I would say. Like they got
I
some
guess
hardcore
sports is
fans.
just reality TV. They just got
Yeah,
seasons,
that's.
you know.
I mean, yeah, it's reality TV in physical form, basically what it is, just competition and all like the
Yeah,
drama and stuff. Now
especially
that you get an inside
nowadays,
look
dude.
into,
You
yeah,
get like all into their lives and everything. Yo,
yeah,
did you see Kim Kardashian had that shirt? It was Kendall's starting five.
no,
She had this. Kim Kardashian was wearing this T-shirt, and it had Kendall in the middle, and around it, in like the shape of a pentagon, it had the five NBA players she's dated: Ben Simmons, Devin Booker, Jordan Clarkson, Blake Griffin, Kyle Kuzma.
that's a pretty solid starting five.
Not bad. They need another. They need a big man though. They got Blake Griffin as their only big man, and oh well, Ben would have to play like the four, and Blake would be the five. That's not very good.
Yeah, but still, I mean, if you only have five people to pick from, that's a pretty good five to have.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. and
It's
in
not like
their
she's got
prime,
some
anyways.
D-leaguers, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I thought you were talking about playing basketball. I didn't know you were talking about who you were banging.
No, I was talking about basketball.
Uh,
I mean, both ways, I guess you could say.
yeah. Good for
Those are
her
some pretty
too,
good,
right?
good-looking dudes. Yeah. I mean, she is Kendall
Man, I
Jenner,
wish
though. She
I wish
pretty
I
much
was
has
her.
anything. I was gonna
I wish
say.
all these dudes would have been, hey.
Yeah, I was gonna say she is Kendall Jenner, dude. She can pretty much just pick whoever she wants.
Yeah. Um, one of them porn stars had a baby, and everybody for mad long thought it was Blake Griffin. It's not. I think it's Bruce Brown on the Nuggets right now. I think it was him or something like that. But it wasn't Blake Griffin. But from do you know who I'm talking about?
I feel like I've heard that story. Like,
Yeah, there was one of the porn stars had one of Blake's babies. No, had a baby, and they knew it was from an NBA player, was the baby daddy, but they didn't know who. And everybody thought it was Blake Griffin for mad long because of the curly hair, and he was light skinned. And then it was this other guy, and
I'm trying to think.
he
Why, dude? They just went curly hair, light skin. Gotta be Blake. Like, there's probably
yeah,
so
it
many
kind of looks
players in
like
the
him. That's true. There could be,
NBA.
especially because like she's white, so obviously he's gonna be a mixed baby, right?
Right. That's
I
funny.
don't know.
I wonder who it was.
I think it was Bruce Brown.
Bruce Buffer. It's time. Every time you fucking get somebody pregnant.
That'd be awesome. I want that. when Rex is giving labor, I want that. When that baby's about to come out,
Dude,
it's
you should
time.
hire Bruce Buffer for your the day that JT's born. Just have it as a surprise. It would stress the fuck out of Lex, I feel like. Imagine she's about to give birth. Yo, is that Bruce fucking Buffer, dude? What's he doing in the hospital room with us? He's got the little cap on.
Whole headset and all.
Yeah. He's like announcing your baby coming from South New Jersey.
Facts.
He's got his whole bio. 7 pounds 6 ounces, weighing in at 7 pounds 6 ounces.
You
Fighting
think
out
it's
of New
gonna be
Jersey.
7'6"?
No, all right. I'm gonna take the over on 7.
Oh, for sure over on 7,
I
dude.
have no listen. I have no prior information to like the average weight of a newborn baby, so that was a complete wild guess. But
Well, it's
if you
definitely
have
gonna
better
be
odds for
over
me,
7, I
shoot them
hope.
out. What would you
Um,
put the line at?
so my guess was 8'4".
8-4. All right, I'll take the over on that. I
You
think it's
think
gonna be
over
like,
8'4"?
yeah, I'll take
Thick
like
boy.
8-7, 8-7, dude, 8-7. I think he's gonna come out with your thunder thighs, and
Oh, he's gonna be rocking.
he's like, all that workout you've been putting in, dude. I've been seeing the grind. What do you think I've been doing in here for so long?
You know I've been beating up on mom.
I'd be in mommy's tummy doing
Yo,
push-ups, son.
one of his ultrasounds, he was flexing.
He said, I saw that 40 minutes you did on the bike. JT's
Uh,
gonna come out the womb #1 overall draft pick in the 2042 MLB draft.
I'm with that.
Coastal's gonna hit the transfer portal and pick him up tomorrow.
They need a pitcher bad.
Yeah, I know he's not born yet, but we've got the inside
But I
scoop
think
on
he'll
this
be
kid.
better. I think he'll be better for you next year than your bullpen was this year.
Could you imagine the risk? Like, imagine if like technology and just like science gets so advanced where it's like, all right, we saw these two people had a child, we know their genetic makeup, and the genetic
I'm sure you
makeup
can do
is
that
gonna
already.
be like a deal. Well, I mean, yeah, when I did you remember when LeBron and Serena Williams, like, somebody tried to pay for them to have a child together, and then like they would pay for the DNA? Like, obviously that's gonna be an athletic specimen if they had a child. But like, imagine the
Yeah.
Yankees going out to these two parents, they find out had sex one night and are like about to have a kid, and they're like, hey, kid has potential. He's not even here yet. Oh no, we know he has potential.
That'd be crazy.
I know. Should make a movie out of that. that concept. The life of a kid who was a D1 draft before he was born. Just
The pre D1 draft, and then
predetermined to
they
play football before he's even born.
you just put him on all the academy teams and shit, and they get him the
Yeah,
best
from
training,
from from the get go.
nurture it. It'd be like, I mean, do you know somebody's like a Jedi?
That well, so the whole concept of episode 1 where they find Anakin on the Tatooine, like when he's a
Yeah,
child doing all that pod racing. Remember the
yeah,
scene where Qui-Gon like tests his blood and he's like, "Holy shit, your midichlorians are off the charts." So like,
yeah.
if you have midichlorians in your blood, you're force sensitive, which means you have capabilities of becoming a Jedi. So I guess it's kind of predetermined, but also I don't know.
Right. You have a better chance. Like you could become that, and
Right,
I feel like it's gonna be the same way. Cause like I mean, you could be the best talent in the world, and maybe you just like you're really into rock climbing or something, so you decide you're gonna go rock climb instead.
right. But like teams could be like, all right, we're gonna make sure this kid wants to play football. We're gonna push football on him, but not too much because then you'll despise it. So there's like an even line, and
Did you
then we're gonna
know?
offer him an Alabama scholarship.
Did you know AJ Brown almost played baseball for the Padres twice?
Dude, a lot of football players were baseball players. Like a bunch of the Yankees drafted Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson declined a trade to the Eagles.
I saw that. It was the Eagles
Wow.
and the Commanders, right?
Thank you,
Yeah,
Russ.
yeah,
Dude, best
dude.
decision of your fucking career. Thank you. You're my favorite
Could
quarterback. Hall of Famer, first ballot.
Oh yeah, dude, love you, but holy shit, could you imagine if we like traded for Russ and then never discovered what Jalen could like have been for us or is for us now? Dude, that would have been bad. We just had
Yeah,
that sitting
dude.
as our backup quarterback for the
Even
next
if
4 years.
here's the thing. Even if you say, okay, it was the coach, like if you had Sirianni, like there's a chance that he was better and we would have been amazing last year, right? Because we would have been hype about it if the trade happened, probably.
Right, right.
And like I get that, but look at Jalen Hurts and you're like, okay, you get better than Russ, even if he was his best, and for like the rest of his career potentially.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, Russ is not young compared to
No,
Jalen Hurts, and Jalen Hurts being as good as he is now and as young as he is now is much better situation than if we had traded for Russ. Which, like you
yeah,
said, we would have been hyped when that happened because like we were kind of on a line with Jalen, like, all right, like this is your prove it year. You've got these weapons, like you know
yeah,
what I mean. But like if we were bringing in Russ to the offense after we just traded for AJ Brown and Devonta Smith looks good and all this,
right.
like we still would have been super hyped.
Would have been like, let's go.
Yeah. And we
Would
probably
have,
would have had. We probably might have been good, you know, if you said it was like the whole coach thing and Russ was good and like we could have made the Super Bowl, but like wouldn't have had the next however long of Jalen Hurts,
wouldn't even have 5 years.
right?
I don't know. Going to be interesting to see what happens in Denver too with Russ.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm like after last year, I know they had the whole Nathaniel Hackett bullshit go down and like it just never clicked. But I kind of feel like Russ is. I'm like, if I was taking the over under on Russ like making this a Super Bowl appearance, I'll probably take the under at this point in his career.
Yeah.
I don't think he gets back there. But he
Yeah, I
could pull a
agree with
Matt
that.
Stafford and prove us all wrong. So like that's on the table too.
That's true. That's true. And he is a good passer. And he doesn't really like run. He just like extends plays. So you could probably do that for a while.
Right. He's just got to stay
But
healthy and like, you know, the offense on at Denver needs to figure it out. You know who needs to like step up for that offense? I mean, I guess it does ultimately come down to how well your quarterback plays, but Jerry Judy has been low-key disappointing for 2 years.
yeah, I feel like last year he was like decent.
Right. But he wasn't like
Respectable, maybe?
he was supposed to be like this unicorn route runner when he coming out of college, dude, and
Right.
I don't know, like his hands aren't great. He's
Yeah, I
good,
don't
but
know.
like he's not like, you know, what I feel like he hasn't lived up to his expectation.
No, he definitely hasn't lived up to his expectation for sure. He's what you would call a bust.
Yeah, but he still has potential. Like he could have like a really solid next 2 years and like but like it's just wild to see like how fast like players like Amon-Ra St. Brown became and then like Jerry Judy kind of just like never took that next step. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. I mean, he hasn't had a good like quarterback history in his career,
Right.
which kind of stinks as well. But he also hasn't been healthy. I feel like, and when he was healthy, he's had a few good games, but I feel like not enough.
Right.
And you're just like, okay, like you see it in like flashes, like we'll have a game here, 2 games there.
We need that like 4 or 5 game stretch out of him.
Yeah, but AJ Brown, yeah, so he got drafted to the Padres out of high school. Said, "Nah, I went to Ole Miss," and then before the Birds traded for him, he was thinking about going to the Padres.
Oh,
Like he
leaving the NFL?
Yeah, because he was like he had all his contract shit with Tennessee that he didn't like. So he was like, maybe now's like my chance. I could like go to spring training. And he was like, yeah, like I seriously like thought about that. And the Padres were kind of just waiting for an answer from me, like they were gonna invite me to spring training.
That kind of would have been cool. I would
Did
have liked to
you
see.
did you
I
see
mean, we
the his swing?
no. Is it
I
good?
sent it. I sent yeah. The him and Jalen Hurts were doing BP today at Citizens Bank Park.
Would you send it in?
I think guys being dudes on Instagram. I think. But Jalen Hurts' swing doesn't look great, but AJ Brown's looks like kind of nice.
Oh, here it is. Jalen Hurts is a lefty,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he hits bombs, dude. Oh, that didn't leave.
It didn't go out. I mean, deep
Oh,
though,
AJ
warning track
Brown's
power.
got a swing. Yeah,
Yeah, his
that's
swing
a
is clean, dude.
yeah, dude. That's like almost like Ken Griffey esque.
Say it ain't so. Maybe he'll
Wait,
go
show
do
me his
that one
swing
day.
again. Oh, Jalen's got warning track power.
Yeah,
His
but he's
swing's not
got
bad either, though. Like it's not
no.
pretty,
It's not
but like
terrible, but it's not pretty. AJ Brown's is pretty though.
AJ Brown's is very pretty. You say AJ Brown's got a nice swing. Yeah, he does. Uh, um, that would be so fun to just like if I was a professional in any other sport and I loved baseball as much as I would try and do like BP and Major League Stadiums as much as I could. That sounds so fun, dude. Just getting invited out
Yeah,
there and getting a few swings off.
especially if you're AJ Brown and you're like low key. I still want to play baseball.
Yeah. It's like, all right, let me like let you know what I still got in me. Like I know I'm fucking
Right,
a
right.
top 5 wide receiver in the NFL right now, but I hit bombs too. Don't sleep.
Yeah, that'd be cool as shit.
That would be cool as shit to
It'd be
see. And
impossible.
it would. I dude, so we were talking about this. I was in an Xbox party last night with Journey and Waldo and um Brandon, and I think Bono was there too. But I was just like, it was after the Coastal game. We got shit on yesterday, and I was like, dude, it's
Yeah,
like I watch a lot of MLB, and just the difference in game between the college level and the major leagues is wild, dude. Like it felt like I was watching Little League, watching D1 baseball, dude. D1, that's Division 1, like nationally ranked college baseball. And you go even to like AA, dude. Like I said this yesterday, and I'm like, we'll die on this hill. I think like the worst AA team of almost any MLB organization could sit like pretty easily beat a like nationally ranked college baseball team.
yeah, you're probably right. I mean, it's a lot harder to be on a double A team than it is to play for like a nationally ranked team.
Like dude, it's crazy how many like the volume of players that are playing professional baseball, and like all this people you have to sift through to find like the best players like truly at the sport. Like it's just crazy the skill gap between like cuz dude, think about it. College D1 like Georgia players who get drafted into the NFL are like basically a starting player instantly. MLB, you get drafted out of high school or like even at a college level, you still got to go through like 5 years of minor leagues just to even have a chance.
Yeah, that's
Like I
the
saw,
long game, dude.
dude, I saw this video 10 years ago yesterday. The Yankees drafted Aaron Judge, and it's like it doesn't feel like he's been in the league that long. I mean, he kind of has now. It's been like 5 or 6 years, but 10 years it sounds like a way longer than it should have been.
Yeah, I agree with that. I don't know. If they drafted me, I'd probably just start.
Would you, if you got drafted out of high school, do you think you would like start with them, or would you go to college and try and get 4 more years of like? would you do the long run, like through college, or do you think you would just believe in yourself enough to? Because you're probably going to get a good chunk of money if you get drafted out of high school, so you have like good money and like you're already playing professional baseball.
That's probably what I would wish I would have done, but I don't think I would have. I think I would have went to school
Yeah, you're probably
because I would
right.
have said it's the smart thing to do. Get a degree.
Get a degree, still play, like you still have a chance to get drafted, but then like
Yeah.
you get drafted out of college, like you don't have the experience you probably would playing at.
If
That's what I'm saying. Like college ball is not at the level single A or double A is, so you're pretty much
right.
jumping.
So if you can get double A reps in while other dudes are getting D1 ball reps in, that feels like a pretty good advantage.
Right.
So
Um, I actually, yeah, I heard this. You know the Bleacher Report podcast that Mookie Betts does. Have you ever like seen that or listened to it?
no.
It's he pretty much any team who comes into LA, like they'll take like the star player of their team or like somebody interesting on the other team, like interview him for this podcast. It's like an hour long, and the Yanks played in LA, so he had Judge on, and I listened to it, and that's what they were talking about. Is like, dude, it's crazy because you go from getting drafted out of high school, and if you go straight into the minors, like you go from being around all of your friends at like a high school level every day to like one, you don't know where you're going depending on where you get drafted, and you're like a fresh out of high school, like within 2 weeks of graduating high school, you're like in a different city, don't know anybody, around all these like basically men. Like it's just such a jump from like, obviously we know because we got the college experience, we know like what it's like to grow through college and
Yeah.
like meet all those people, like skipping all of
Yeah.
that, dude, is just like a shock to the fucking body. And I was like, damn, I never thought about it like that. Like now looking back at myself at that age, like that would be terrifying, dude.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, like you need to like grind and progress your game pretty much every day to move up the ranks, so you don't really have time to fucking do anything else.
Socialize.
Yeah, it's wild, dude. Road to the show is super super hard. A lot of people don't realize it.
Yeah. DeGrom is getting Tommy John.
No, really?
yeah.
Was that announced today?
Yeah.
Damn, dude. That's a
Um
tough blow to the Rangers because they're like the best team in baseball right now.
yeah, they were doing well. I think he hasn't had a great season. I think he's 2-0 across
Wow,
6
dude,
starts,
talk
which is
about the
fine.
Mets dodging a bullet. Holy shit.
I know. Dude, Lex has been saying it, dude. She's so like against DeGrom. Not against him. She's just like, dude, he's not as good as everybody thinks. Like he wasn't worth the money, blah blah blah.
Right.
And I'm like, yeah, dude. I mean, she has been saying it. I think he's got
She
like
has been saying
45
that for a
Ks
minute.
this year, which is kind of nice.
But even then, I feel like he got hurt when we played the Rangers, like
Yep,
probably a month and a half ago, and then like two more
yep.
times after that.
Yeah, it was like April 20th or 28th or something like that.
Yeah.
hmm
Um. On
They won
other
every one of
news,
his starts, but he's only 2-0.
right? I feel like that's Degrom every year. Like,
He
he's
gave
gonna
up
win
like
every time
7
he
against the
plays. But
Phillies in the first game of the season, and then the Phillies bottled it, and they lost.
oh no, first game of the season. I remember that actually.
Yeah, it hasn't gotten much better.
Did you see Alec Manoa got sent down to single A?
I did. I
Dude,
did.
that's crazy. He's like kind of a big shit talker, and
Yeah.
he was saying last year him and Garrett Cole kind of had a scuff where Manoa was getting interviewed, and he was like, "Yeah, Garrett Cole's like the biggest cheater in the league, blah blah blah," and then he's had all this like postseason quotes about how like we go into the Yankee Stadium and make it our house, blah blah blah, and all this. Like he was talking mad shit, and so this season started, and like Yankees Twitter got into like a few arguments with him about like him being in shape, and like which like they were, you shouldn't go on Twitter and call people fat, but like it's just friendly banter, you know what I mean? So they're like,
yeah.
what's his name? Hubs from Barstool was on a episode of one of his podcasts, and he was like, Manoa with this pitch clock is too fat. I'm sorry, he's not gonna finish the year, and everybody clowned him. But then like that got fucking announced today, he got sent down to single A, and he just like retweeted the tweet. I was like, oh my god, dude. But that's crazy how how like hard he fell off, dude, this year. And it
Yeah.
might actually be pitch clock related, so who knows?
Yeah, but they do the pitch clock everywhere. Like it's even in college now.
Well, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But like he wasn't used to that before. Like he never had to
Yeah.
like pitch through the pitch clock.
I guess he's gonna have to figure it out like everybody else.
Yeah, adapt.
Maybe lose a little bit of weight. Uh, Vogelbach, he looked like he lost a lot of weight, bro. He looks good.
He's not Danny Burgers anymore.
I don't think so. He's
What?
still a thick boy, but he's not quite burgers.
He's more of a soft burger.
No, he's like a lean burger. Maybe like I don't know.
He's a ground turkey burger.
Yeah, maybe he's turkey.
Danny Turkey Burger.
Looking slim.
Did I send you that TikTok of that guy who does that voice where he was like, they're saying first pitch of the Yankees game strike, and he's like, put $1,000 on it, and he fucking throws it down or whatever, and like shows his thing,
Down
shows the
1,000.
game, shows the first pitch, he goes, let's go, and then it fucking way outside is like, fuck.
Not even close. Not even close.
Dude, putting $1,000 on first pitch being a strike has got to be like, I'm shitting my pants, dude. Like that is the most intense
Yeah.
start to any baseball game I think ever.
I like it.
Yeah, it's kind of fun, but that's how people become like gamblers, gambling addicts.
Yeah, that's true. Got to get it back. $1,000 is not a little bit of bucks.
No, it is not. It's
More than a few
1,000
bucks.
of them.
How have the Yanks been?
They've been all right, dude. Judge got hurt again, making that catch, slamming into the wall. So like
Otani can never.
he couldn't, dude. He couldn't
Good
run
for
down a
him.
fly ball.
Good for
He
him.
couldn't get. But the whole wall at Dodger Stadium is lined with concrete, like on the bottom. And when he ran through the wall, he like slammed his foot straight into it and might have a broken toe, which kind of sucks because that's you can't play on a broken toe,
Yeah.
especially like swinging and shit. It's his back foot. So I guess he was
Yeah.
getting tests done today, and we're gonna know maybe by later this game, whenever the game starts, which is in 10 minutes. But Judge is hurt. He was mashing, but we did get Josh Donaldson and Giancarlo back into the lineup, which is good. Um, Donaldson hit 2 home runs his first game back.
Not
Giancarlo hit a
bad.
home run his first game back.
Not bad.
So I guess that reinforces our lineup a little bit. But also Nestor just went down on the 15-day IL. But he really hasn't had it this year. I think it was kind of a phantom IL just to figure his shit out and get some rest if need be. Because every time he pitches, he can't get through the lineup for the third time. Like once he gets to the third time through, he just like his ERA goes from like, dude, like 2.4 to like 6 or 7. It's wild.
That's not great.
Yeah, and David Cohn was saying he's like it's not injury wise because if you look at velocity while you're looking for an injury, it's not you're not going to find it. Like if a pitcher can't locate but their velocity hasn't changed and they're having location problems, that's usually like injury. So that's what Nestor's problem was. Hopefully it's not anything too serious. Rodon actually was I think today throwing to live batters, which is good. Would love to see
Woohoo.
him get back into the rotation, or not even back, just into the
So what
rotation
were
for
they
the first
throwing to
time.
before that? Just dead people? Just stand them out there.
Caskets. They start arguing on balls and strikes. Zombie open up. Yeah, Blue, come on. Whoa, buddy. Get back in your coffin.
That's my beat. My beat.
Imagine being that bad of an umpire, you get dead people to argue balls and strikes.
Couldn't be me.
But no, I think he was just going. Was like doing stretching and long toss and stuff. But now he's like, now that he was doing bullpen sessions, he's thrown to live batters, which means probably within the next 2 weeks he'll start a rehab assignment, get 2 or 3 starts under his belt, build him up a little bit. Hopefully he stays healthy, dude. If I feel like I say this every year, but if the Yankees could just stay healthy, like we're so good when we're healthy, bro. Dude, we
Yeah.
would be the best team in
Yeah.
baseball if we just stayed healthy. That's
You're
the only
probably
downfall
right.
of this team, dude. Like our lineup is fucking the 1 through like 7 in our lineup is basically like unfaceable when they're on. Like they're the best offense in baseball, 1 through 7, if they're on and everybody's healthy. That's the part. That's the thing. We can't stay
Except for the
healthy
Phillies. If they're on
except
and
for
everybody's healthy.
yeah, and maybe the Mets.
No,
Mets are
just the Phillies.
just the fucking like last place Phillies.
Oh, hey, hey, easy.
Sorry, you didn't mean to catch. I didn't need to throw that straight at you. But dude, and the same with the rotation. Like our rotation, if we had Garrett Cole, fucking Carlos Rodon, Severino, Nestor, and you know who's been really good this year is Domingo Herman. He's been like so just quiet and under the radar. Like Loki has like a 3.6 ERA, like 10, 11 starts maybe. I don't remember the exact numbers, but he's been like the perfect number 5, dude. And if we
Is
just
he
stay
cheating?
healthy, he got he got suspended. He got the Max Scherzer bullshit where they found too much rosin on his fingers.
Yeah.
But outside of that, like there's been no other issue.
Is he get the same as Max Scherzer?
Yeah, 10 day. So I
How
think
many
he missed
starts is that?
5-man rotation, 2 starts.
Yeah,
But it's basically 3 weeks because they're not gonna like most teams won't just like, all right, you're back from the 10-day, start this game. Like they stick to their rotation plan. So really, like you missed 2 starts, your 10th day probably would have been the day of or the day after when your next scheduled start would have been. So they're gonna wait another week. So you'll probably have to like throw bullpens and stuff. So like you're really missing
true.
almost a month when you think about it.
Yeah, that's fair. Well,
Yeah,
I'm not
but
missing any time because I'm not playing, so
you're not playing.
I'll be there. Nope. Yeah, I'll be
You
there.
have you haven't played MLB Diamond Dynasty in a while.
Nope. I
You're not
played
using.
2K golf today.
Oh my god, dude! I played an online match of that like a few days ago and got fucking shit on, and I was like, all right,
Yeah,
geez, I'll
dude.
go back to FIFA.
I can't even win on the fucking
Single player
my
mode.
career. I'm finishing
It's
like
hard, bro.
I'm
This
finishing
game
like
is
fifth.
hard. Yeah,
It's tough because when you're fast or slow, it affects your shot so
so
badly in
much,
this
so
one.
much more than the last one, dude.
Yeah, so it's way harder to get greens in regulation.
That and I feel like even if you're like too slow, like I hit so much more like flubs, dude. It like actually looks like me playing golf sometimes.
And well, here's the thing: you need to take into effect where you are,
Right.
like, because if
And the
you're at
lie
the
now they
pin,
have like
yeah, if you're at the pin, like your thing looks like you're gonna shoot like and land on the pin, but you're in heavy rough and it's like 60%. You're not landing on the pin; you're landing 60% back of that, and that's
right.
if you hit it perfectly.
Yeah, which is super hard to do for some reason.
Yeah, but every now and
It's
again,
it's fun though. Like I feel
yeah,
like they definitely have added a good amount of content into that game,
yeah,
but it's just
it's
so
definitely
hard.
more challenging.
Yeah, that's for sure. The online is like low key pretty fun because it goes by like you play like match play instead of stroke play. And so like this kid and I think he played 9 holes, and I took the first two, so I was 2 up, and then I just fell apart, and he just started to fucking dude. He was holing out from like 30-foot chip ins and all this shit. And I was like, God damn, dude, all right. This is the last time I
Jeez,
play online golf for a minute. I don't grind this game like that.
nah, me neither. I'm not very good. But yeah, I actually was playing a lot of FIFA, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna play a little golf.
I saw you were on MX vs ATV earlier too.
Of course.
I got on to play Diablo, and I saw you were on, and I was like, I don't think he's actually on. I think his Xbox is just on, but this motherfucker will be playing.
Nah, I was on.
You were on?
For sure, for sure. We woke up. We're doing walks in the morning now, and so woke up, hit a walk, and then I was like, all right, I'm gonna run to the gym. Went to the gym, like the actual gym. Sauna, workout, sauna, and then went home. Had a meeting for work, and then had lunch and shit. So I was kind of beat. So I was like, I'm just gonna chill. I got no work to do. I'm gonna go play a little Xbox.
That's the best way to end your day.
Not bad. Now I'm potting with you.
Yeah, dude, your pod nights, your pod days. I feel like every time we're on record night, like you just have like the best fucking day.
I've been having good days, dude.
fucking love to hear that.
I'm evolving into my final dad form with the Blackstone, dude. Been
Oh, I saw that,
hitting
dude.
that bad boy up.
How's that been?
Not bad. Not bad. You gotta like it's a lot more work than a regular grill. You gotta clean it
Cause
after
it,
like every
yeah, I
use.
was gonna say it's like you can't just
But
scrape it
dude,
down.
my burgers for lunch that I have, amazing. I'll leave them on there and like they're just so good. They're so much juicier because like the juice doesn't fall through the
Doesn't fall
grill.
through,
It
right?
stays there and it just cooks so juicy. It's amazing.
Well,
I
it
made a
makes
steak
sense
the other
because
night and when I flipped it, I just
oh,
like put a thing of I put like a big piece of butter there to melt like around the steak. Money.
oh man, dude. That's like my dream, bro. Steaks on the oh my god.
Oh man.
Dude, and because you're so right about the grill with all the shit dripping through, like we'll use the
Yeah.
grills by the pool sometimes, and it's like if one, I
It
feel
just
like it
gets
cooks
like
so
dried out.
fast and gets so dried out. Yeah, dude.
Yeah. On the griddle, it never dries out.
The griddle with the butter, dude. That's the best way to fucking cook
Yeah.
steak,
Yep. I gotta do
man.
I think tomorrow I'm gonna do for no. Probably gonna go but soon I wanna do like just bacon, eggs, potatoes. Mm,
Hash browns,
yeah. Oh
not
yeah,
even
we
hash
got
browns,
these
or just regular hash.
we got Omaha steaks, hash browns in the freezer, so maybe whip those bad boys out.
Ooh,
Except I wanted to use those and maybe make Pittsburgh hash, which is like hash browns with like kibasi, sauerkraut.
ooh, that sounds good. Throw a
Money.
little sour cream on them bitches.
Yes.
Um,
Or like I just like it with dippy egg, mix it all in together.
oh yeah, dude, that's like my favorite side to get when we go out and get breakfast is like the hash with like the onion peppers and onions mixed in it. So
Yeah,
we went to brunches when you were here, right?
I think so.
Dude, the bowl that I get there is like that. It's literally just like a Mexican like hash brown bowl, and it's so fucking good.
That sounds bomb. Maybe I'll whip one of those up. Just mix it all together.
Yeah, there you go. Throw some cheese in that motherfucker, some jalapenos. Ooh.
Ooh, jalapenos. Say it ain't
I
so.
don't know why, dude, but once I feel like every male hits an age, mine was probably like 2 years ago, 25 maybe, where I'm just like obsessed with grills and grilling out and like cooking on the grill. I don't know why. I just like the idea of cooking on a grill to me just excites me now.
And like it's like one big cooking surface. I don't have to be like confined to like a little pan. I got this whole big
Whole surface, dude. I got like the two sides where I can like hold my shit and have a cutting board.
yeah.
Oh, dude, I
And
can't
you
wait
could
to
say
have a
the
mean grill
stove's
set
the
up.
same, but it's not because you don't put it on the stove. You got to put it in these little pans.
Right,
So all the middle space you're missing out on.
right.
It's
And
not
then
the
like
same.
cleaning a grill is the same feeling you get when you clean your bong.
Yeah.
It's like very satisfying
Yeah.
task.
We actually cleaned the grill, like really cleaned the grill like a month ago, and I was like, man, it's so nice to see the bottom of this thing again.
Like the actual grill.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, scraping all those crusties off, dude, with the brush and then giving it a good like wipe down. Oh, I'll
Fire
do
me
that
up.
any day of the week. I don't even need to be the one cooking on the grill. You need me to clean the grill? I'll clean the grill. As long as you got the utensils. I don't want to be having to use like toothbrush or something.
A toothbrush.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. All right, some people don't have it as nice as us and they have toothbrushes to clean their grills with.
Wow.
Clean their grills
That's
with. Ha! That's a double entendre for people who have
that
grills.
is that is. uh,
Do you think you have to have like a special toothbrush to
maybe you're cleaning your grills with toothbrushes so that you can afford to clean your grills with toothbrushes.
that? That is the quote of the year out of you, dude.
Say it ain't so.
I'm I'm cleaning my or I'm cleaning my grill with my toothbrush so that I can clean my grill with a toothbrush. Or I'm saving money by cleaning
Yeah.
my grill with a toothbrush to
Well,
use a real brush
that
on my
part's
grill.
assumed. We can just let them assume that part.
Yeah, yeah. Because what was the point of using a toothbrush to clean your grill if you're just not going to use that money to get a real
And
brush?
you do it, and you show it in the music video.
Whoa, we're making a music video now.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna do it, you might as well do it right. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that would be, dude. I could see like the baby making a music video where he's like, imagine he's on the grill, cleaning his grill with one hand, and then cleaning his other grill with the other.
The double grill cleanage
That's double entendre via MP4, dude.
via
Via
MP4.
via video file. We need to pitch this idea to DaBaby and his team because I feel like that, or just like any rapper, really. I don't know why, but I feel like DaBaby always has a nice ass grill. So
What about the dude that wrote Grills?
does he have a grill?
He's got to. He's got a whole song about having grills,
Do you think he has
and
both?
all the girls are smiling at him because he's got grills.
Because
They're
he's
looking
on a
at his
grill.
grills. Yeah, yeah, my grills.
Let's remix that the dad bod version. Just have it all about like cooking grills.
Ooh, I could
We'll
get
pitch
down with
that.
that.
We'll pitch that idea to Weird Al because I feel like he could do that well.
Or Dickie.
Or Dickie, yeah. I actually watched a video on him the other day, and it was like his like rise to where he is now, and it was super cool because he was just like, yeah, dude, knew that like I wanted to be an entertainer and a comedian, and I knew like being a rapper would open a door to that path that I want. So like I just incorporated my comedy into my rap because I could rap, and that pretty much catapulted me to touring and making all these music videos. And then like I had enough money to make Dave. Now I'm like where I want to be. It's like that's mad cool. That's actually mad. Like the whole point, the whole part that he like planned this whole thing out and like hit every step like perfectly. Like his
I
first
don't think
video
he
that he
planned
put
it
up,
out like
he
that.
dude, he that's what he said. He's like, I'm gonna become a rapper and I'm gonna be like funny about it because I know like there's not that much competition in comedy rap, and I put out all these videos like the song Too High, and before Save That Money, like Ex Boyfriend, all his old stuff. He's like,
Yeah,
I didn't have any like marketing or promoting. I just put it out hoping people would like it, and it went viral within like 24 hours. And then I just like sat down and was like, all right, I'm gonna quit my job and then just make content and have enough content to put out like once, I think it was like once a week or once a month or something like that. Just went on a run of crazy popular music videos, put out professional rappers, started touring, and then had enough money to like get into TV. And now he's like, this is like I don't really associate with Lil Dicky anymore. I'm just Dave because I'm where I want to be.
I
Just
get
used a
that.
persona to jump to his dreams. It's like, damn, dude, fucking smart ass. And it's like Dave is like a super successful show too. It's not even like he had like one season of this one show he tried, like a lot of people do.
Right, right. Good for him, dude.
Yeah, he's a smart man, and the best part is he's like a crazy nice rapper too. You know what I mean?
He
He's not
is.
like a Lil Pump type rapper where he got hyped for or like had clout for a year
Right.
and now like isn't doing shit. Like he's just like, no, I knew what I wanted to do and I did it.
Not bad.
New Russ album too coming out. Did you see that artwork I sent you?
I did. It's crazy. I read the post about it. It's gonna be an
Yeah,
interesting album.
yeah. I hope it's like, I don't know. Like I loved his last album because it was just straight pure hip hop. But I hope we get some like Russ has the ability to whip out the voice and like sing a little bit, so I kind of hope we get some of that.
Probably will. It's gonna be deep.
Yeah, that's true. He got it tatted on him. Did you see that?
No, I did not.
Yeah, he got the front art cover on one side of his leg and the back like cover on the other side of his leg.
Very cool.
I was gonna say, imagine being able to just like make an album and just like, all right, getting that tattooed.
This shit's dope.
Yeah,
What if it
that shit.
flops?
Imagine like Eminem getting the cover of like Revival tattooed on his leg or something, and then just everybody hates it. And he's like, oh, all right, well. Also, Russ is just kind of like I don't give a fuck type of person, so I guess it makes sense.
Yeah, that's true. A lot of people don't like Russ.
he used to get a lot of hate, but I feel like a lot of people are coming around on him now because he's just like, I don't know, you kind of got to respect like his ability and the style of music he puts out. Like he's very versatile.
Yeah, I guess. But some
I
people
bet.
I think still aren't
Oh no,
there.
he's still like some because people I could see like why people would get turned off by like his grind, grind, grind. I'm the fucking confidence man attitude. It's like all right, we get it, but also at the same time, like he does everything he says and he backs up everything he says. So kind of got
True.
to respect that.
Yeah.
And I've been saying it for years. I think Russ is just like another version of Drake. Like I think he's like Drake versatile, where he can break out the voice and like puts out bangers and like has just like the same style of music as Drake. They both got bars. Drake not so much anymore, but
I feel like Russ makes good music too. Does he make his own beats?
dude, he does everything. That was his whole shtick. Like that's why people were like annoyed by him because he's like always saying like, "Oh, I did everything. I mix masters produced by Russ." Like that's one of his like tags at the end of one of his songs. He's always just like, "Yeah, I do all my shit all the time. I'm independent as fuck," and he's super successful.
Interesting. I
Yeah,
mean,
Russell Westbrook is that guy.
I don't know, like I don't know why people hate on that.
Yeah, there's just haters, I guess, dude.
Haters, I guess,
Yeah.
dude. I
Well,
couldn't
there
have
was
said it
this.
better myself.
There was this one incident he had, I think, with like one of those like mumble rappers where he wore a shirt to a festival and it said something about like Zans and pills and leaves like instead of like talking about it like or something about that is like it's what gets these kids fucking killed and everybody and some mumble rapper was like, "Oh, that's corny," and everybody just hopped on the "that's corny" bandwagon because he was calling out like a bunch of the rappers that just rap about Zans and lean and all this shit that kills people, and
Yeah,
then like he was like, "Yeah, the younger generation sees that and they're like, that must be cool if you're rapping about it. They try it, get addicted, and die. Like you're killing kids." And then I forget who it was, but they got into like a scuffle at a festival, and everybody was like, "Yo, Russ is mad corny." I'm just like, okay, you guys are corny if you don't agree with what his T-shirt says. If I'm being honest,
yeah, that's interesting. People are weird, and
super.
like, then why do you like hate people for that reason? Just let them be. I feel
Just let
like,
them have their opinion. Yeah,
yeah.
nah. Everybody's always got something to say nowadays, dude. Especially on social media.
Boo.
Yeah, boo social media.
That foo foo lame shit. I ain't with it.
I ain't with it. Sending shots that you're fitted. Gratata. Vine used to be the shit, dude.
I
It
think
was just
Vine
the
was the
icon.
best,
Vine, I think, was the best, and I don't know if that's just because it's nostalgic to us, but like
but also the least toxic.
yeah. I don't know. It got pretty toxic at the end when they like added all those features where you could just like promote and repost shit. So like you never saw like early days of Vine were good, but like the latter half of it is just all like repost. Pretty much what TikTok is now, if I'm being honest.
Hmm. Boo.
Boo, social
Why can't we
media.
get one that doesn't become bad?
I
Why
feel
don't
like
we
that's
buy
just
Vine and just go back to OG Vine and then we'll give the people that because that's what they need.
yeah, the people do need Vine. Just 7 seconds. If you can't make us laugh or be interesting in 7 seconds, don't want to see it.
Yep.
7 second vines were the best. Dude, sometimes even now I'll get into like an Instagram reel or a TikTok video and like my mind is just so wired to be like, all right, this is gonna be a short video, but then like 45 seconds go by and basically nothing was happening. I'm just like, all right, let's see where we're going at with this video. Like my patience with
Yeah.
that shit is so thin now.
Yeah, I agree. I try to stay off the reels, but I don't. I just keep swiping.
Just swiping away, swiping it up.
And then next thing I know, an hour's gone by. I'm still sitting on the toilet. I haven't wiped yet. I can't feel my feet because my elbow's been on my knees. My
Yeah,
whole
and
day's
then the
ruined.
fucking bottom of the toilet, it's like cutting off the circulation in your leg. So you get up to walk and it's like you've never walked in your life.
Yeah, you gotta move your feet with your hands.
Oh, I never thought about it that way. Honey, get my left.
Yeah.
I gotta go to the kitchen.
Or at least I gotta get out of here, dude. It stinks. Somebody took a dump.
Dude, speaking of Vine, do you remember that one where it was like this guy taking a shit in a stall and there was another guy next to him in the stall and he had like chocolate pudding on his hand and he was like, "Hey bud, I ran out of toilet paper. Do you mind handing me some?" And he reaches under the stall to hand him toilet paper and he wipes the chocolate pudding on the other guy's arm and he's just like, "Thanks, man." And the other guy just goes, "Ew, what the fuck, dude?" And it cuts off right there. I was like, dude, that's gotta be the greatest prank of all time. What the fuck?
You might have got your ass beat for it though.
I don't know. It takes a long time to pull your pants up. Oh, assuming he wipes his ass. Wipe his ass, pull his pants up flush, buckle his pants, open the door, and then beat someone's ass. If I'm doing that prank, I'm wiping, filming, and I'm out of there, dude. Or maybe it was pre-set up and they were just buddies and they said, "All right, I'm gonna wipe chocolate pudding on your arm," and then you
Or
have to
you don't
react in
even
a
have
funny
to
way.
actually shit. Nobody said you have to actually shit.
Well, if I'm there, I might as well.
You just sit there and then you wait for somebody else to walk into the stall next to you. And then you're like, because he's like, oh, he was already here. So now he maybe already did his business and now he just needs to wipe. Gives you some. And then you're like, all right, I'm out. And you're ready to dip, bro.
Yeah,
Your
dude.
door's not even locked, bro.
Dude, you're outside of that door before you're even done recording.
I
That
mean,
one, dude. Why did Vine have so many good videos of people in like taking shits in stalls? There was another one where this guy walks in and he sees like these Air Force like I don't know, super recognizable shoes, and it's like the caption was like, when you're taking a shit and you know somebody's in there by like their shoes because it was in a high school, and he just like puts his head under the fucking thing, looks up at the guy, and is like, "Hey, I knew that was you taking a shit."
uh,
Oh, dude, I live
Max and I
for
were
bathroom
watching.
stall Vine.
We were watching Family Feud, kind of. It was on. We weren't really watching it. But Family Feud was on, and it was celebrities. It was a Jackass one. So it was two teams of Jackass, and the one when they were introducing all the people, the one guy's like whole thing was like, all right, this is such and such. Um, he once like took a shit in a store's like model toilet. Like the department that was like his whole shtick. Like that was his
His fun
intro.
fact for Family
Yeah,
Feud.
yeah.
What a legend. So like, I might not be good at this game, but god damn it, I'm gonna make people laugh.
The one guy gets up there and it's his turn to go, and he's like, "Steve, I'm not a very smart man."
Don't have to say that, buddy. Just
Yup.
he's, he's like, I know I'm gonna suck at this, so I'm just gonna
Yeah,
a
yeah.
little self-deprecation.
If we could just get it moving, I'd appreciate that.
Yeah, I don't want to be here. My wife dragged me. I'm actually terrified right now. If you could tell.
Yeah, that's how it was.
Oh man, what's your favorite game show to watch?
I don't know. I don't really watch game shows. I really
But
only
like, all
watch
right,
sports.
not like currently, but like in your life, like of all the game shows you've watched or have
I don't
seen
know.
or
Name
know
me
of.
some.
Deal or No Deal, Wheel of Fortune, Jeopardy, um,
I liked Wheel of Fortune.
Price is Right, classic. What else is there? There's a fuck ton. I know I'm missing a bunch.
Deal or No Deal was good, I
I think
guess.
Deal or No Deal might have been my favorite. That Price is Right. I don't know. I really like Deal or No Deal though. Oh, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire was good.
Yeah, that was solid. I didn't really watch that one a whole lot. It was
Yeah,
on
same.
random times of the day.
What else? Yeah, it was always on at like 12 p.m. weekdays.
Right, right. It was just like reruns. It was never live.
Right. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen an episode of that show live in my life. Like, never
No,
ever seen coming up next. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
nope.
I feel like that's true with a lot of these game shows, actually.
No, Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy I used to watch live.
Oh
They're
yeah,
still on
Jeopardy,
live.
Jeopardy the most live. Yeah, we still like my mom watches Jeopardy almost every night to
Yeah,
this
I think
day.
my mom still watches that shit too. Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune because they're back to back.
Jeopardy is just so fucking hard sometimes, dude.
Yeah, sometimes it's good. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not bad.
If I can get like 5 or 6 in a game of Jeopardy, then it's like, oh, that was fun, good round. But like sometimes it's just like, dude, I don't know any of this bullshit. Like, why is this category types of sock in the 1750s?
That's already too specific.
Yeah,
You're
dude, they had
telling me, you're telling
not
me you're gonna have a whole
1740s or
category?
1760s. This dude, the sock industry in 1750 was absolutely booming. In case you were wondering.
Booming. Business is booming.
Oh man, what they have? Cotton and what's the other like super
Wool.
thick wool? Yeah, that's all they had.
I
Could
don't
you
even know if they had
imagine if
cotton.
we went back in time with like an Under Armour shirt on? They'd be like, "What the fuck?
That shit is crazy, bro.
Is that your skin, dude?
Can you make me one? I definitely
What's?"
cannot.
Can you explain to me what that is? Nope.
Nope.
You wear this a bunch? I got like 7 of them. Wearing one right now, actually. No, that was. I remember when Under Armour first came out back in like 6th or 7th grade. It was the coolest shit to have.
Yeah.
Like kids would just wear like an Under Armour like undershirt to school.
Yeah. Like, no, I'm good. I don't even need
That's
a jacket.
that's wild to think about now. Like usually, like that's almost always an undershirt for any sort of like outfit now. Anytime you have that on, you usually have something over it. But like kids in like 6th grade, like boys in 6th grade, just walking in with it. My new Under Armour, skin tight.
100%, dude. Everybody had them.
I completely
Jeans,
forgot about the
probably
Under
like
Armour.
or
Yeah,
like
dude.
pair of boots.
Yeah, or not even boots, just like Air Jordans or some cool like Nike sneaker, jeans, and just like an Under Armour thing on was like the cool like first day of school outfit in like 6th grade. Oh man, 6th graders do not dress the way they do they used to. I'll say that.
No, no. Everything's different, dude.
That's crazy.
It's brazy.
That shit brazy. Pull it up to the Scholastic Book Fair. Where's my Lamborghini poster?
Facts. I would always get. I got an AI poster and an Iguodala poster at the Scholastic Book Fairs.
Yeah, dude, it was always one poster and one like video game cheat code book. That was always my
Yeah,
go-to.
yeah.
Dude, those books were the shit. You'd be like, oh, dude, the 2011 edition or 2007 edition of the Game Boy Advance SP cheat codes. Just
Got
all the
it.
cheat codes for every game. Now it's just like you pull it up a website. Are cheat codes even a thing anymore? I don't think cheat codes are even in games for the most part.
Maybe, dude. Does GTA still exist? It's got to be in there.
Yeah, but I mean the old ones, but like GTA 5, there's no like cheat codes. You just mod it. Like people just know how to make the games now, so they're just like, I didn't like the way you did this. Let me put Barney in my GTA 5 server.
What the fuck? Is that really what happens out here?
Yeah, dude, they got like Transformers in GTA. You can pretty much put anything you want in GTA 5 if you know how to do it.
Do you know how to do it?
I do not.
Well, what are
I'm
you
sure you could.
doing?
I'm sure I'm not playing GTA. That's the thing.
That's true. That's true.
Who's that basketball player that has the GTA unlimited ammo cheat code tatted on one of his arms? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I
I
think
do.
about that often as being like the coolest tattoo an individual could have. You're an NBA basketball player and you've got the unlimited ammo on your shooting arm. That's sick, dude.
Gnarly. Buckets only.
Buckets only. I want to be in the moment he discovered, like when he decided he was going to get that tattoo. And he's like, dude, he's with his buddies. You know, it would be hard as fuck. I just got drafted. We're playing GTA right now. Unlimited ammo on my arm. All of his buddies probably high, like, hell yeah, dude.
they were probably they were probably talking like they're probably playing GTA and then the next day like they're hooping and then kid's balling and he's like unlimited ammo cheat code because that's like the first one you put in after you die
Yeah,
unlimited ammo.
yeah, yeah. After you die.
need that forever. That's like the first one. Like I'm gonna need all the ammo I can get. So
That and then you would just be like, all right, how fast can I get 5 stars?
let me get a shit ton of bread. I need a whip. How about a tank? Maybe a
And
chopper.
unlimited ammo. Just spawning in a chopper on like the tallest part of the building and on the map too. Like, these motherfuckers aren't gonna get me. I'm like 9 playing, just like mowing down cities in a chopper.
Wow, that seems it can get dark quick.
Yeah, my my grandma walked in on my brother playing Nazi zombies once and like sat down with my mom and told her about like the evil game that we were playing. And Nick was just sitting there like slaying out zombies with like, what's his name? Like the Nazi guy sound where he's like, Jenga, fuck you. He's just like blindly shooting people. And my grandma's sitting behind him horrified at what she's seeing.
That's amazing.
He's like, dude, I just got the ray gun. My grandma's like, what are you playing, Nicholas? Nazi zombies, dude. Get with it.
Get with it or
This is
get
called
lost.
Kino der Toten. Do you know how to do the unlimited ammo glitch? Oh
The
man.
OG zombies was the best in my opinion.
Yeah, dude. Oh, like the first map you're talking about, or
Yeah.
like Call of Duty World at War first map zombies? That small ass
Yep.
little room.
Yep. Well, you can go to the next room and then also go upstairs.
Yeah, but it's like a fucking 5 block building,
Huh.
dude. It
Yeah.
was fun though. Like that, dude. Playing zombies for the first few times and like being like, oh shit, this is like low key mad fun. And then they had like the next few maps. Do you remember the theater one on Black Ops 2? I think it was.
I don't really remember. I remember one of them after that, and that's it. The one with
Which
the
one?
bus.
Oh yeah, the town. That shit was fun. Where you had to like travel around to like different. That map was also huge. That I think that was on Black Ops 3. Um. Oh yeah, that makes sense because that's the Call of Duty we played freshman year. We used to play
Yeah.
like GBs and shit. Zombies, yeah, dude, zombies was sick. I wish they would just remake it like the same way it was. And just,
Yeah.
dude, they should just give us a game of all the zombies on every Call of Duty. Make that the game, like Call of Duty Zombies, and just like
Yeah. Play whichever
I would
ones you
I would
want,
pay $50 for that.
and then throw a server up.
Yeah, call it a day.
That would be dope. I think
That
people
would
would
be
really
dope.
like that.
Every map of every Call of Duty game zombies, like, dude,
And then
you could
also
play
like
so
do
much and
skins
not
and
get
shit like
bored.
that, and then it's like okay,
Yeah, just
make it
oh my
free,
god, dude.
remake
I
it,
would
remake
rather
it, make it
that than
free.
Warzone, dude. Yeah, dude, just do it the way they do Warzone. Make it zombies instead of the fucking battle royale shit.
That's how games should be from now on, free, and then you just if you want to get the extra shit, you pay for the extra shit. Because I'm just not gonna take for the extra shit, and I'm gonna get everything for free.
Yeah, I think games that are mass produced every year, like Call of Duty has a new title every year. I think games like that should be that way. But like Skyrim and Diablo 4, like you can't really do shit like that because all of the
Right,
money put into the game is like the
100%,
artwork of that and all that shit. But
100%.
Call of Duty, the next Call of Duty is coming out, and it's like, all right, it's just gonna be the same shit every year. Like, why are we having to just go through the process of buying a new game every year when you can just release like an update for like $20? Like, if we had
Or
one
for
update,
free.
dude, the old Call of Duties used to have the DLC maps like 4 times a year would come out with a new pack of maps, and it would be like 1,200 Microsoft points on Xbox to buy it, which it was equivalent to like a $20 Microsoft points card. Every time the new maps would come out, I'd be like, all right, I have $20. I'm gonna go get Microsoft points to just get the new maps for COD. Like that was like the fun thing to do playing COD with your boys. Like, oh, the new maps come out in a week, so you just buy them.
Yep.
I don't know why they just don't do that now. Like, just keep the gameplay and the mechanics the same. Just change like the way everything looks. If you want like a old school war game, just change like the way the game looks instead of like remaking it every year.
Yeah.
There's no need to like change the whole mechanic and aspect and gameplay every year
Well,
for.
well, maybe because like if you want to get like completely different guns and stuff like that.
You can add that in without having to remake the whole game. I mean,
Yeah,
there's
that's
new
true.
guns in like the new battle pass on COD now. Is like a new battle pass, new season starts. There's new guns in it.
No, I mean, what if you want to do like all different guns,
Yeah, you can
like
do
a
that
World
too.
War II map, in the
That's what
same
I'm
as like a
saying. You
Modern
you don't
Warfare
have to
map?
change any of like the programming. You just have to change like the skin style and the aesthetics of it, which is way easier to do than programming an entire new game. I mean, I'm talking out my ass. I don't know what it goes into like building a game, but I feel like it would be easier to just update with new skins, like the same way Fortnite does, like with their map.
Yeah, and then I guess
But
like if technology gets better, then you're like, all right, we're just gonna do like one big update, but that's probably not gonna be for like 4 or 5 years.
yeah, I mean, I feel like they're close to that now because a lot of the updates are like, I don't know, there's some Fortnite updates that are like 15 gigs, which is the size of some games.
I don't know.
But
I'm not keen to the gaming industry.
they need to, they just know that people would pay $60 a year to buy a new game, and people haven't stopped paying for it. So if it's not broke, don't fix it.
Right.
We're just trying to be innovative over here on this podcast, dude.
Yeah. Well, I guess now they do Warzone. You can still buy skins on Warzone and spend your money
Yeah,
there,
Warzone
right? So
fucking
now
sucks though.
now they're just double dipping, so they're just getting people both ways.
Battle Royale games, I'm like over that whole era of gaming. It was fun
Yeah,
for the five or
I'm not a
six
big
years,
fan.
but give me something new.
I don't know though. I can still be down to hop on COD. I don't really. I never. Not a big Fortnite guy. It's too
Well,
different for
dude,
me.
multiplayer on COD is dope. I still love that, but the whole battle royale shit, I'm just over. Like in general, like the whole dropping into a circle, surviving, and being last one standing. Like it's just the games take too long, and it's like boring because it's the same shit every time. And like
Yeah,
I
the
just
games
feel
do
like a
take a
fast
long
paced
time.
multiplayer is just more like entertaining for me.
Yeah, I agree. Especially when I'm shredding kids, which is rare.
Rarely, not rare. Ha.
Haha.
What do we got on the dock? You want to get into that?
Uh, City won the FA Cup final. Not bad. Two out of
One more.
three. Um, okay, had a goal 13 seconds, fastest goal in FA Cup final history, and it was a beaut too.
Yeah, I saw the video you sent me. That shit was nice.
Yeah, gave up a penalty. Um, and then that was before half, and then early in the second half, okay, scored another one. That was a volley, but it like rolled off his shin. It wasn't a good hit, but goal's a goal. They all count the same. Pretty sure
Found
it was a
his
2-1
way.
final. Um, yeah,
Champions League finals this weekend, right?
yep. Champions League final on Saturday against Inter.
Did you see Inter's new sponsor?
JT doesn't even have a fucking onesie to wear.
Oh, dude. He got
Nobody got him a Man City one. I don't think.
well, all right. Uncle
I'll have to
Johnny will
look.
take care of it. Um I was going to get him a like a Batman onesie that has like this little cape on it too to go with his Batmobile, but I couldn't find one. I was
That would
like,
have
dude,
been so dope.
this would be the perfect fucking like uh complimentary piece for his fit in his Batmobile.
Yeah,
Little fucking cape. A little baby in a cape. I don't know why, but that concept is so funny.
baby. Okay, we could toss him.
Toss him like a football. Perfect spiral.
Yeah, yeah. I just have his cape.
He's like one of those footballs you throw that like whistle.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
why, why is our baby whistling?
Oh, just the cape, or maybe he's half football. I don't know. Really could go either way.
Oh man. What were we talking about?
Union
Oh
beat
yeah.
Montreal 1-0 last week, and Benzema signs with the Saudi side, Al Ittihad.
Making bank, dude. It's like 600 million a year, some
Yeah,
shit.
he's making a lot of money, dude. A
Stupid
lot,
money.
a
Um
lot.
Carl texted me about that the other day and he was like, "I'm kind of surprised Real didn't make the Saudi league like pay for him." And I was like, "Yeah, I mean, they have the money. Like why would they not try and get anything for him?" Do you think they're just like, "Ah, you're a legend, like you've done what we need, like honestly,
Was his
don't need
contract
anything else
wasn't
out of it?"
up?
No, I don't think so.
Interesting.
I think he had one more year left on it.
I don't know.
But yeah, I found that to be interesting. Now we got to go out and get a striker.
That's okay. You got all summer.
Yeah, this offseason is going to be interesting for Real. That's for sure. We had a few players leave. Asensio's gone.
Senzi, I was gonna say. I think I saw he was going.
I think Mariano is gone. Um, there might have been one or two other guys, but I
I
don't
think
remember.
maybe
Oh,
Vinny.
Hazard. Hazard's gone.
Hazard's gone for sure.
Vinny's our boy, but
Yeah,
who
I think he might be
knows?
going to City.
Is that what you think? um, yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see. There's not really anybody that like I haven't been outside of Champions League. I haven't been like super into
Did you
like
see
the
the
transfer
Belgian
market and stuff.
league?
I saw your text about it, but I didn't know like all that shit had happened at the time.
Yeah, like
Where they had like
89th
three
minute.
leaders or something in the same day.
Yeah, 89th minute, this one team was gonna win, and then in the 91st minute, another team was gonna win the title, and then the 94th minute, and the final team was gonna win the title, and I remember the name of them, and I should, but it was Toby Alderweireld. He used to play for like a
Oh,
bunch of teams back in the day. That was like his boyhood club, and he was like, "I'm gonna come back and play for you guys before I retire," and he came back and won them their first title since like the 50s.
that's fucking sick, dude.
He hit
What
that
a way
shot
to go
too,
out. What a way to
right?
go out.
Right?
Damn.
Maybe he stays, but yeah,
Did you see Ibra retired?
I did. I
Sad, sad
did.
day.
It is. What a career.
What a career, dude. He was always like one of Ronaldo's biggest outside of Messi, obviously, but like biggest like I don't know, I feel like he had a 4 or 5 year stretch where it was like Portugal versus Sweden and like World Cup qualifiers or like
Yeah.
international play, and he was always like, his big competitor, and it was a fun rivalry to watch. So I always respected Zlatan. And he was a beast to use in FIFA.
Yeah, he was. He just like dominated it everywhere that he went.
Yeah.
He's
Didn't he
just
go
such
to
a
the
present.
MLS thinking like, all right, he's gonna end his career there, and then went back to like the Premier League? Didn't he go to Man U after he was in LA, or was that
Um,
flopped?
he definitely well, he would just was at AC Milan, so and like he was actually playing there. And I know he played at like I think somewhere else after the MLS too, but I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure it was Man U. Those were his Man U days.
I mean, not bad.
Yeah, dude,
He
going
was like,
from
this
like
MLS stuff is literally too easy.
yeah, he's like, I thought I was like, guess I'm not really like as bad as I thought I was. Getting old, but I'm still better than these MLS boys.
Gareth Bale probably thinking about coming out of retirement for that Saudi money.
Did they send him like an offer or anything?
I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud.
Honestly, dude, like that wouldn't be a bad move for him because it's a lot of
Nah.
fucking money. It's not like, oh, big contract. It's like $500 million, dude.
Speaking of the Saudi league, Live and PGA are merging.
I saw that, dude. I got hyped about that because I was low key pretty upset when like LIV came out, and then PGA was like, "Oh, if you move over there, you can't play in any of our shit." And I was like, "That's ruining the game." So I'm glad PGA smartened up and was just like, "Fuck it, dude."
Also, I saw this tweet from Trump from back in the day,
He
and he was
predicted it.
like, yeah, he was like, they're gonna fucking merge one day, and everybody that signs with Live now and is getting paid before the merger is gonna be so happy that they did, and everyone that stayed loyal is gonna get nothing.
Yeah, that's tough. Tough look for PGA, dude. Honestly.
Yeah, yeah,
But it'll be dope to see like a full field now, pretty much every event
yeah,
of like
exactly.
back to how it was.
Interesting. I'm interested to see how like they're gonna build it out. Like, are they gonna do? Because Live does 3 day tournaments. So are they gonna do that?
Maybe I don't know. I
I
kind of
don't know,
like the
dude. They
whole
they
4 day.
can't. They can't
Yeah,
because now like there's so many more people. You know what I mean?
right.
You got to
It'd
have
be
bigger
impossible to
fields
do it
if
in three
anything.
days. Yeah. And that's the thing, dude. Like, I like the 4 day start on Thursday and on Sunday. Like, it just makes it more of like a marathon type of feel, which is how golf is. So,
Yeah, that's true. That's how it should be.
yeah,
Even though I can't
agreed.
even make it one round barely.
Oh, dude, yeah, I'm coming out of my first 18 in shambles most of the time.
Yeah, I'm coming out of 18 usually I mean at least 18 over. I mean if I came out of my first 18 over, I'd be thrilled.
Yeah, that's a great round.
I want to make it a day, one day.
One of these days, we'll all, dude. So this happened last time to me when I was playing with one of the boys. Was me and Jake, where we just had like a 5 or 6 hole stretch where we were both just playing out of our minds, and like I don't think I've ever been like the vibes have never been higher on a golf course for me, like game wise. Like, it was crazy, dude. We were like it was when I think 2 times ago when he came down here and we played that Magnolia Greens course for the first time, like 5 or 6 holes, just like pars. I think we sprinkled in a birdie or 2 in there, and like we were throwing darts and everything was working, and we were just like, dude, this is like yeah, I bet you if you ask him right now, he'd be like, "Dude, yeah, it was like a weird feeling almost because we were just like playing that good." And then obviously like after that stretch kind of like thinned out a little bit, but it was dude, when you're playing good golf, like I'm sure you can attest to this with your recent round that you had, but it's like the feeling is unmatched, dude.
Yeah, I need to play good golf more often.
Yeah, that's the goal.
I think I'm gonna get
I
it
need to
together
play
though.
golf more often, just in general.
Yeah, I probably need to hit the range more often.
Yeah, big facts. Me too.
But who knows the next time I'm gonna play? We'll see.
I might try and no, we're going to Charlotte this weekend to see Logic and Juicy J actually.
Ooh,
Did I tell you Andy's coming down? I mentioned
that's
that last
dope.
week, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, so he's getting here tomorrow night, like kind of late, and then Thursday he has a tour scheduled with like our resident place. So I'm gonna go with him.
that's dope. That's good shit.
Yeah, excited about that. It'll be fun to have like one of our friends closer to me in general.
Yeah, I mean, close to you, you guys are gonna be neighbors.
Dude, I was telling him the other day, I was like, yo, if you end up moving here, like, it's going to be sick. And he was like, what? And I was like, NFL Sundays, bro. Like, we're going to be able to bro out and just watch football all day and, like, play fantasy football and shit. And he was like, oh, hell yeah, dude.
That's good shit.
Yeah, it's just been me on the couch pretty much every Sunday now. I mean, Magoo's with me, but having a bro to, like, she doesn't watch football really. She kind of just, like, hangs out and, like, does her regular Sunday routine. But
Yeah. Lex does
my ass
Sunday
don't
stuff
move.
too, but when she like sits down, like she knows what's going on, so she's always like, and she like knows what's going on in the league and stuff like that.
Right. Yeah, dude, that's the thing. Like, I feel like her being in the fantasy league last year was good. Like, I don't know, kind of got her like engaged more in football, which was fun. And plus, she had a good team. I mean, she came in second, so
Yeah, and I mean she won the year before that.
yeah, I
Yeah,
forgot she told me that. Yeah,
first year she won, so not bad.
she just
But
got that intuition. Some people just have it.
yeah, and like she gets it, like she gets like sports and stuff like that. Um, and she likes it, so I like it. She's
Yeah,
into
dude.
whatever I'm into for the most part.
Her dad was here for the weekend, and we just watched like a bunch of college baseball all weekend, and it was so much fun because he's super
That's good
into it,
shit.
and like he watches like every pitch, and like he knows the game pretty well, so it was fun to watch it with him.
That's good shit. Yeah, dude, Coastal, man.
Oh,
Tough.
tough.
They were dead, dude. I think they were just like gassed
Tired.
on Monday.
Their pitching was yeah, dude. That and their offense, even up until the ninth inning, like just every. I mean, it's such a tough ask to win that many games in a row, like that
Especially after
close
a
to each other,
doubleheader on
dude.
Sunday.
Right, right,
Like game two on Sunday, straight adrenaline for the most part.
right.
And
Yeah,
then you
that
rest and you're like, oh man, I'm shot.
losing that first game was the nail in the
Brutal.
coffin, honestly, dude. Because it's like
Yeah.
I know this team has the capability to get to that last game, but like winning that last game is so much harder than it sounds.
That being said, Bodine, nice.
Oh,
Kid's
dude,
legit.
kid's gonna be in the league. Like that's how good he is.
Yeah, probably. If they can keep him, we'll be good there forever. And what's the other bull? Liam Doyle, also freshman, the pitcher.
Oh yeah, the lefty throws like 94. Yeah, he's good
Yeah,
too. He's got good command as well. Like
yeah.
I noticed a lot of the college pitchers, like some of them can throw pretty hard. There's a guy on Duke who's hitting like 97, 98, but his walk to strikeout ratio was crazy, dude. It was like I think he had like 27 walks and 24 strikeout or 27 strikeouts and 24 walks. So it's like that ratio is not good, dude. If you could just like get that under control, like that's pretty much all you need for to be capable at the major league level.
Yeah, that's a lot of walks. Like when you're pretty much
Yeah,
walking every other guy.
like yeah, you can throw heat, but like if you can't control it, then it does nothing for you.
Yeah, you're just giving
And
yourself.
that's what I know you and I had talked about this, but in that first game, dude, our one pitcher who was throwing 94 and nobody on Ryder was catching up to it. Like they weren't even fouling pitches off. Nobody was on top of it. And dude, he had like 3 or 4 people like 1-2, 2-2, 0-2, and he would go to the slider thinking he has like this wipeout slider, and he would just fucking throw a meatball right down the dick, and Ryder would sit on it and just hammer it, dude. And I'm sitting here like literally screaming at the TV and like, throw your fucking fastball, dude. Like they're not hitting it. You don't even need to hit your spot. Like they're not going to be able to catch up to it. And he just wouldn't. And I'm like, what? And then our pitching coach comes out and he's like, I don't know what he said in his talk, obviously, but he's like, okay, obviously, if I'm him, I'm like, dude, relax, go back to your fastball. Your fastball's working. Like everybody in the stadium can see, no, they're not hitting your fastball. Comes off the mound, the kid throws a first pitch slider and gets hammered to left field. And I'm like, dude, what are we doing, bro? Like, how are you not like
Yeah,
aware of that in the slightest bit? Like, first pitch
yeah.
after the fucking visit should have been a fastball in the dirt if it has to be, dude. But you got to you just need to throw your fastball.
It's crazy how obvious that is to you, and like they don't see it.
That's what I'm saying, dude. And I'm like, a lot of people in the stands are there to like, one, scout, two, they're probably like pretty diehard baseball fans. So it's like not the only one thinking this. Like there's probably the
Right.
majority of baseball savants, like even coaches on the other bench were probably like, oh, he's not throwing his fastball. What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean that's probably what you're expecting, and then so you're sitting fastball, and then by the time you realize, oh, this is coming at me like 88 miles an hour, you're like, nice.
Nice,
This is
dude.
just
This is
floating in here.
Yeah, this is gonna sit nicely, and then you just hammer it. And dude, that's the thing. Like you're taught at a young age to, once you start getting to like competitive baseball where pitchers have other things outside of a fastball, it's like sit fastball pretty much every time and react to a breaking ball. Like that's how you hit
Yeah,
in baseball.
yeah.
Like dude, just not playing the chess game there, and it's super frustrating to watch. And then you bring in the other guy in the bullpen who tops out at like 87 after him, and it's like, well, they've been hitting 87 this whole time. You don't have anybody that
Easy.
throws hard.
And
Like,
now
yeah,
you
dude,
and now your 87 is no movement, and that's his fastball.
right? Just so those just turn into meatballs almost instantly, and it's like, okay, well, they just put up 9 runs in 1 inning, and we were still fighting that game too. That's the
I
most frustrating
know.
part, dude. Is we still put up what, like 11 runs or 10 runs or something like that.
10. Yeah.
Yeah, just it was frustrating to watch, but like I said, we need to hit the transfer portal and get some arms, and I think we'll be right back to where we were, dude, because our team's good.
Yeah. I mean, they were projected to be like 5th in the Sun Belt this year at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, and they ended up a top 10 baseball team in the nation,
Yeah.
dude. Like
They
that's
ended
pretty
up
fucking good.
ranked 10th nationally.
Yep.
A
But
lot of top 10 teams didn't do very well.
a lot of ranked teams didn't do well, dude. Like there were a lot of upsets. We were watching this thing on ESPN Plus. I think it was called like Quick Pitch or like
Squeeze
something,
play.
Squeeze Play. Dude, it was like the red zone for college baseball, and we caught so many good games just by watching that. Like it was awesome, dude. And it would go
That's
from
good
like
shit.
fucking noon to like 1 a.m. So just have it on all day outside of
That's
Coastal.
awesome. I watched it
Yeah,
for a little bit when the Coastal game was on because I got the double TV. So I had it on for a little bit, but I wasn't really like in the house chilling.
yeah. I'll definitely next year be tuning into that more often because that was cool.
Yeah, 100%. NBA playoffs, Nuggets up 2-0.
No, it's tied, son.
Is it?
Yeah, Miami won the
Oh,
last game.
nice.
I think game three
I think
is
you're right.
tomorrow,
Yeah,
right? Because they
probably.
played yesterday, right? Yeah.
I don't know though because they got 2 days off between game 1 and 2.
Oh, that's true. And they usually play games 3 and 4 at the same place,
Yeah.
right?
Oh no, it is tomorrow. Game 3 Wednesday 8:30.
I feel like they do space out the finals a little bit more too.
Yeah. Game 4 Friday, 8:30.
So Wednesday, so pretty much every other day.
Yeah. But then they get Tuesday, 2 days off, and then it's Monday.
It's so weird how long they stretch this out, dude. Because the World
Yeah.
Series wraps up in like fucking a week most times. Like you get 1 or 2 off days in a World Series usually. I'm rooting for Jimmy though. I think,
Me too.
dude, if he can pull this off, like that's probably the most incredible playoff run of all time.
Yeah. Yeah. I would really like for it to be Jimmy as well.
And also, if the Heat win, I can be like, ah, the Knicks lost to the champion, so like I don't feel bad.
True. True. The Sixers would have lost to them. The Sixers are not a good team. They upset me.
I mean, I think if Miami can run with Denver, they can run with anyone, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. I was thinking today, I saw some Kobe highlights, and it was like nobody could do what Kobe's doing. I was like, that's kind of how Jimmy
Kind
plays.
of what
It's like
Jimmy's, yeah,
a lot of like mid range and a lot of pump fakes just to like get people up, and then taking like weird steps and like off balance shots. Like
yeah,
that's a lot of what Jimmy does, and that was a lot of what Kobe was doing. It's like it was really similar. I'm not saying the whole game, just like that specific part that
right.
this person posted about.
Yeah, I feel like Kobe was a little bit more of a pure shooter than Jimmy is too. Like you would see Kobe pull up from three a lot more than
I
Jimmy
don't know
probably
though.
does.
Jimmy be balling from three too.
Hey, I mean, he's called Jimmy Buckets for a reason.
Yeah. I mean, I see him like doing like catch and shoot like corner threes. I see him like just kind of like ISOing guys up, like jab stepping them off of them, pull up from like a wing three.
Yeah.
But and like he still bangs them, dude. And I don't know, he's a good shooter.
How long does he have left on his Heat contract?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Because he's been there what 2 years now?
I think he's been there longer than that. He is signed through 2026.
Oh damn! So he's got 3 left. Well, 2 not including this year.
No, he's got three, not including this year.
Oh, 24, 25, and 26. Yeah, that makes sense.
I think he just signed a 3-year deal. So and it starts this coming year. It starts 23-24 is the first season of this new deal.
That
So
makes
it's
sense because the Sixers traded him, right?
yeah,
Or no? They did trade him, or
no,
was he
sign
was a
and
free
trade.
agent?
I don't know what they got, but it was a sign and trade.
Oh, that makes sense.
So yeah, he's got 23, 24, 24, 25, and 25, 26 with the Heat.
And then he's how old is he? He's like 31, right?
He's
32.
33, I guess, or 34 right now. He's gonna be 34 for this next season, and then 35, and then 36 for his final year.
So he'll probably hang it up. I feel like after this contract.
I don't know. I could see him staying, but I also like he's like he loves basketball, but he also like I think like likes a lot of other stuff in life. So I wouldn't be surprised if he hung him up and just was like, I made my money, dude. Like I got what I need from this sport.
Right.
Especially if he gets a ring. I can see him playing out this contract and like balling on it and being nice and be like, no, I'm good. Like I'm not gonna fall off. I'll just leave when I'm still respectable, and then I'm gonna do what I love in life. I'm gonna hang out with the boys and cook my food and drink my wine.
Do my fashion. Do you think he becomes a coach?
Maybe.
I could see it.
I could see Jimmy doing a lot, playing a lot of different roles, wearing
You
a
think
lot
he
of
goes and
hats.
plays baseball?
I doubt it.
Imagine
I could
that's
see
just
AJ
every
Brown
like.
going and playing baseball though.
I know. I kind of want to see it after his Eagles contract. That'd be kind of cool.
Like, what if AJ stayed in the league till he was like 30? I think he's only like 24, 25 right now. He's young as shit.
Yeah,
That's why I took him 102 in Dynasty.
it's probably a good pick. I'm excited for our
I got clowned for it,
Foot
but
Clan. I mean, yeah, you can clown
fuck him.
back now because that's a good pick. I'm excited for our Foot Clan draft now that everyone's all paid up.
Yeah, me too. I think we'll get it started probably tonight or tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
I'd like to get it started soon.
I mean, we can start it right now. Everyone knows who I'm taking.
Everyone knows who I'm taking.
Hendon Hooker.
Haha. I think I know who I'm taking.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can't say because that's like collusion and whatnot. I can't be giving out
Yeah,
my
I mean,
picks
especially
beforehand.
when I have the 1 and
Plus,
the 3.
who knows?
Might not be the guy that we're thinking. It could be Hendon Hooker.
No, you're not gonna take Hendon Hooker.
No, this could be your pick.
Ooh, maybe I will take Hendon Hooker. No,
Yeah, I just really feel I'm high on this guy this year. Really banking on that Detroit offense to just fall apart and rebuild.
I don't know.
All it takes is one Jared Goff injury and like the backup to be like, nah, I'm not that good.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I don't hate Hendon Hooker. I was thinking about drafting him.
I took him in our CCU dynasty in the 4th round, but
I
that was
probably
more of
would
just a
have if
dart
I had
throw.
that pick.
Um, but I have Joe Burrow and Russ in that league. But I mean, Russ is going to be out of the league in a few years, and if Hendon Hooker takes over in Detroit and is nice, then
Yeah,
that's good value.
yeah. I mean, I took CJ Stroud. I'm hoping he turns into something that I can start when I need to.
Yeah,
I have
especially because
Justin
that
Fields
league's
and Dak, so I think I'm kind of set at quarterback now.
yeah, you're good for a while, especially Dak's only like 30. I feel like he's been in the league for so much longer than that, but
Yeah, but I could keep him for a minute. I kind of hope we don't blow it up. Like I feel like long term, I got a good squad.
yeah, I'm like kind of middle ground of that. Like we got a few young assets, but not enough to.
Cause I got Bijan now, and I have Rashad White, and I have Miles Sanders. So like, I feel like they're all good. Miles Sanders is like a little bit old, but solid running
Still
backs.
got a few years in him. Yeah, he's gonna have
Yeah,
pretty much all the opportunity.
and I have Rashad Penny and Samaje Perine, and Perine's gonna be the starter to start the season in Denver. So like he's gonna get work with no Javante. You know what I mean?
Yeah, how long is he
So
out? How long is Javante out to start the year? Because he got hurt like 5 or 6 weeks in, right?
yeah, I think they're saying like it's possible. They're hoping that he might be ready. Like, okay, I don't want you to hope that maybe like he'll be like kind of on track to maybe like suit up week one, maybe
Right.
if everything goes right.
If you feel so inclined.
Right. So I don't know, but probably he's gonna miss some.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
No. So I kind of like that, and then I got AJ Brown, and then I snagged a couple other wide receivers in the draft, and
Christian Watson now.
I have Christian Watson now. I like him. I could use some tight end help. I did take Michael Mayer in the draft. He's supposed to be pretty good. He was at Notre Dame. He was like their leading receiver like the last 2 years, I think.
You said you could use some tight end help.
Yeah, I don't want your tight ends.
I forget. I think I have Darren Waller and someone else.
I don't want. Oh, Darren Waller might actually be really good this year in New York.
Who else do I have? Oh, I have Isaiah Likely because you traded him to me.
Mm.
Did you send me a
No,
first
other
round for
league,
in that
other league, other league.
in Foot Clan?
No,
Oh wait, you're right. You're right. I
I'm
was
talking
in
about
Foot Clan.
CCU.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say
I
I'm
gave
pretty
you
sure
likely in Foot Clan.
I still have Darren Waller in that league. But I'm pretty sure I have Zach Ertz and David Njoku.
No thanks.
I hope David Njoku breaks out. He had a pretty decent year last year, but I think a full year with Deshaun Watson might do him some good.
I have Irv Smith in that league, and I'm hoping that he breaks out because he's in Cincy now, and they're like good at having like 1 year
Pretty decent tight ends.
startable tight end. Yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
so I'm
CJ
hoping that he
Ozama.
has like a good athletic profile, so maybe he'll be
I
something. And I have Dalton
forget.
Schultz, who's in Houston now.
Yeah, he'll have that whole tight end room to himself, basically.
Yep. And I have
Uh,
Taysom Hill, who I might be able to get him on some fuck shit.
he is on some fuck shit with tight end.
And then now I got Michael Mayer. So I'm like, all right, I kind of like what I got going on. He's in Vegas. They don't have anybody else really, but they
Yeah,
have
now that
Devontae
Waddle's
Adams
gone.
and Hunter Renfro, and
True.
but maybe he'll be the guy.
Yeah, could still work out. I guess we'll have to see.
I guess so. My Foot Clan team's not very good, but that's all right. It's gonna get
Mine
better.
could be. Mine's gonna be good in a few years because I'm rebuilding, but I guess we'll have to find out. I don't know.
I have AJ Dillon in that league.
Huh? You have
I have
AJ Dillon
AJ
in that
Dillon in
one?
that league.
Yeah, I could. My running back is. I
If
mean,
you want to trade, I'll give you him for the 101.
all right, deal.
All right, you heard it here, folks.
What else we got?
I don't know, dude. What do you want to talk about? Oh, the NHL. The Panthers are getting shitted on.
I saw that. Didn't they lose like 7-0 last night?
7-2. They never had a
7-2.
chance.
No. Yeah, Vegas is pretty solid.
Um, I mean, it goes back to Florida, so like, there's a chance they go home and like maybe they win two and they get momentum or something like that. But I don't know, dude.
I don't know.
It's been a
Maybe
fun
take one
series
of
though. I've
those
been
games.
watching it. It's really physical. They've been fighting and stuff. Motherfuckers been getting laid out. There's a lot of hits. It's fun.
When's the next game? Tomorrow?
Probably tomorrow. I don't know. Why are you asking all the tough questions today?
I would say that's a pretty easy question since it's accessible. A hard question would be like, hey, dude, what's the
Thursday.
square root of 7.5?
Thursday.
Thursday. Yeah,
Thursday and
maybe
then
I'll throw that
Saturday.
on. I don't know. I haven't been into the NHL playoffs this year too much.
I've been like, I was in it at first. It was fun at first with like the Rangers and the Devils and stuff like that.
Got bored real
Um,
quick.
yeah, I mean, it's just like easier to be into it when like my boys are into it. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
And
Get
none of them
that.
are into it if like
Their teams aren't.
right. So
That's fair.
I just didn't really watch. But I mean, it's the final, so I figured I might as well.
Yeah, not gonna have a chance to watch for a few months, so
What else do we have? Oh, the Flyers made a big trade today. They traded away Ivan Provorov. They got back a goalie, two defenders, a first round pick this year, which is 22nd overall, and then 2 seconds next year. One of them's conditional.
all for just Provorov?
That's all they gave up. It was a three-team trade, and I don't know how the other pieces worked out, but that's all they gave up was Provorov, and that's what they got back.
I feel like they got a lot back.
Yeah,
It's not wow.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
He's a stud.
I was gonna say he's been around for a while too, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's like, he's a really good defender in the league, so he's definitely worth that.
Nice. I guess we'll see where we're at next year, but I don't really have any hope for the Flyers. I feel
No,
like
not
there's not
next year.
not too much hype around them right now.
No, it might take a couple years.
Hey, never know. We were saying that with the Birds too after the whole Wentz situation.
Yeah, but I mean, we had one or two bad years. We had a bad once year, and then we had a bad year,
Yeah.
and then we had now we're back. But I could see it being like just a couple bad years, and then we get a few like top 10 picks, and then
Make a trade or two maybe and get
right,
right back in the race.
right. This year we got probably our own top 10 pick, I'd imagine. Plus now we have the
Right.
22nd overall as well.
Is
Maybe
it
we
the
trade both of
same?
those up and we go and get the number one.
Do these guys go into any sort of minor league system? Like, do they go into the AHL or do you think?
It depends how good they are. They could go to the AHL, like it's all a system, you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, that makes
But
sense.
if you're good enough, then you're gonna go almost straight to the league, and some of them do.
Yeah. Cool. That'd be interesting to follow, I guess.
Yeah, if they end up being good.
Yeah, if they're poopy diaper again, it's gonna be
I
brutal to
feel like if it's
watch.
like the Sixers had a lot of really good picks and it took them a while to get decent,
Yeah,
and they
that's
still haven't
true.
won anything. So
Trust the process, dude.
yeah, okay. Um, that's really all I got. That's the whole
Well,
doc.
that's the whole doc. Have we
That's the
ever?
whole doc.
When was the last time we went through a full doc?
I don't
in
know, dude.
under
I didn't
2
put a lot
hours.
into this stock.
That's all right. I feel like we're gonna have full docs once JT's here and the summer starts kicking off. A lot going on.
Facts. Facts. And it'll be any day now.
Any fucking day. He's gonna
Any day you'll be
come
getting a
out
text.
and Bruce
Yo,
Buffer's
Johnny,
gonna
you're an
be
uncle.
there.
Congratulations.
I want a text from Bruce Buffer.
It's time.
That's how I'm gonna know.
Skirt
Oh
bag from
man.
Uncle Skirt Bag. That's how it's gonna be.
Living out of Wilmington, North
North
Carolina, you
Carolina.
are an uncle.
It'll be in the red
Oh.
corner out of Wilmington, North Carolina. Weighing in at, I don't know,
Over. I
100,
took the over
200
on 6.
pounds.
Oh, you're talking about me. JT's coming out at 200 pounds.
six, 6 foot tall, 200 pounds. Uncle Skirt
Bag. I'm gonna like walk out of my
Bag.
office like pumping my fist, like telling Maggie the news. Guess what? Guess who just got announced?
Bruce
Yo,
Buffer
new
just
baby.
called.
New baby just dropped. Who dis? Oh man. I look forward to that, Bruce, if you're listening.
Imagine Bruce Buffer. Bruce Buffer. Bruce Buffer.
Bruce Buffer? That sounds like a dog name.
Imagine he's listening to this shit, dude.
Just sipping a glass of wine with his wife, with his AirPods in. Honey, what are you listening to? The Random Roommates. You ever heard this shit?
Fire, dude. I got hella shout
They just
outs.
shouted me out. I feel like I should sponsor these fools.
I think he'd be drinking something like a
Like a
vodka
Manhattan
lemonade.
or something. Oh, we're on completely different vibes.
Yeah.
Vodka? You think Bruce Buffer's a vodka lemonade guy?
But like real lemonade with some ice cubes outside in the
Like
sun.
fresh squeezed lemonade
Yeah.
and the finest vodka and Skull
Yeah.
vodka.
Precisely.
And he's brushing his grill.
Yeah.
Nah, he probably has someone do that for him. Both sets.
Exactly. Yeah, he just sits there and drinks, they brush.
Yeah, I got this fresh squeezed lemonade with a nice Skull vodka. Dirty
I
grill.
love the way it tastes on my minty fresh grills.
Bruce. Well, if you're listening, fucking reach out, you know? We're all
Yeah.
friends here.
Give me a cameo. Is that what they call them? No,
Yeah.
that's not a cameo.
I'm sure we could get a Bruce Buffer cameo.
I hope so. That'd be sick.
If Andy can get a cameo from an African tribe for Austin's wedding, then I think we can get Bruce Buffer.
I actually saw that on social media recently.
You got
for
the ad?
else.
I got the ad too.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man, they be watching, dude.
They know.
Oh, Volpe's 14 for 14 on steals now. You sweat.
That's pretty good.
You think he goes for third?
Nah. Why would he go for third?
There he goes. Oh, it was because it was hit up the middle. I was only watching him. Oh, fuck. There were 2 outs, too. Come on, Willie. We're getting no hit right now by the fucking Chicago White Sox through 4 innings.
Oh, yeah, go Sox.
All right, on that note, I want to fucking leave. You just
All right,
me.
well, hey. Good vibes when you get out of here, all right? Don't go beat
Yeah.
Maggie or anything.
You're no, she actually made salmon for the night, so
Ooh. Salmon for the night. Stop being polite.
I guess. Whoa, dude, hella bars and double entendres in this episode.
That's what we do.
That's all we bring.
All right, well, everybody else, enjoy your weekend. Tell somebody that you love them. We're here a day early because we don't know when there's a baby coming. So next time you hear this podcast, I'll be a dad. That'll be tight.
Have you confirmed that? What if it hasn't happened? What if you just lied to everybody listening?
I hope that I haven't.
For the sake of you, I hope to as well, dude. You can't ruin your reputation as a honest man.
No, I would like to be truthful with the people. We'll just have to keep pushing it then.
Okay, that works.
Sorry, something came
Yo,
up.
we should have
Can't
JT
record
on
tonight.
next week.
We'll see about all that.
All right, yeah, we'll maybe let him get accustomed to like the world and shit first.
If we're throwing on a 2-hour pod,
Yeah, probably need
you
him
got to stay
to
awake for the whole thing.
probably need him to learn like English or something too. That might help. Yo, what if he just
Anything.
comes out speaking like Arabic?
That would be terrifying.
Yo, that would be terrifying. Any language really would be
Yeah.
the.
He'd probably be fucking bossing me around too.
Dad, bottle now, yes sir.
Yeah. You know if you don't get that shit, I'm gonna die. Mom's gonna be pissed.
I'm gonna start wah-wahing if you don't get my bottle, motherfucker.
That'll work.
Yes sir, right away, sir.
Uh,
Oh man.
all right, have a good
All
one,
right.
y'all. Smoochers and whatnot. We love you. Oh wait, I gotta get over here. Okay.